I've always been interested in art even when I was very young. I was the type of kid who would dig down to the bottom of the sandbox to get to the clay so that I could play with the clay instead of playing with the sand, building things and setting them out to dry.
Kendra Fleischman grew up in Arvada, went to school here, and took many of her first steps toward becoming an artist right here in Arvada. So when her sculpture, Dancing on the Stairs, won a contest for a piece to be created in celebration of the Arvada Center's 30th anniversary, she was ecstatic.
To have a piece here in my hometown is just really exciting.
The sculpture is patterned after a painting Kendra had done years ago. The life-sized figures depict hip-hop, modern drama, and ballet.
I wanted them to be very uplifting. So the female figure at the very top is just reaching up as high as she can. It fit perfectly with what they were doing with the Black Box Theater. You're going to have dance and drama and all those elements. And so I just incorporated and tweaked it a little bit and worked within the parameters of what they were looking for. And that's kind of how the piece came about.
But it didn't come about overnight. Kendra first shaped the four bodies from styrofoam.
Styrofoam is pretty much the way large pieces are created.
From there, it took months of creating a series of wax and ceramic molds at the foundry until it was time for the bronze to go into the final mold.
And then the very last stage, after you've cleaned and smoothed the bronze, is the patina, which is where you apply the color.
Kendra chose a rainbow of bright colors.
Something that would kind of lighten up that area and just be fun.
But even the patina took time and patience. Green isn't just green, for example. It is layers of chemicals and speckles that took a full day to achieve the perfect green.
The first chemical that was put on there is a liver of sulfur.
From there, more layers of acrylics and pigments are added.
And then on the top, we're going to put a chemical that's called ferric nitrate, and it gives you nice rusts and browns, and what I'm hoping it will do is kind of turn the white to a goldish color just slightly, so it'll warm up the green a little bit.
Following a year of tending to the dancing figures, they were ready for their public debut in June 2008.
Selected by you, our patrons, this piece captures the essence of art belonging to the community. It's my privilege to present to you Kendra Fleischman's Dancing on the Stairs.
Celebrated by city officials and Arvada Center patrons, the sculptures now grace the entrance to the center's Black Box Theater.
One of the things that I really have come to understand is that public art really helps set the vitality and the agenda for a city.
Councilman Mark McGough sat on the early selection committee 2.5 years ago. It chose 3 finalists from dozens of entries nationwide.
And of course, it went from there, and people who came to the Arvada Center cast their votes for the sculpture that they liked the best.
I hope you agree that Kendra's sculpture is not only inspirational, but also a vibrant visual representation of the community that is the Arvada Center, depicted in this case by a community of dancers representing a variety of styles uniting together to create a single dance.
For Kendra, the opportunity to create a public sculpture for the Arvada Center has been a highlight in many ways.
I'm excited. I think this is going to lead to bigger and better things. I couldn't be happier. I am really proud to be able to create something for the Arvada Center and for the Arvada community.